Listín Diario editorial for February 5th of 2024. Order without freedom, or just the opposite? People trapped in insecurity and social inequalities today live under this terrible dilemma. Either they sacrifice freedoms for order, or they bet on the opposite. However, creating a balance between order and freedom is a challenge that is often difficult to face. Order is essential to guarantee security and well-being, but such aspiration must not become an excuse to unfairly restrict fundamental freedoms. These concerns have been latent in different electoral processes in Latin American countries, in which violence, terrorism, or insurgencies have played a destabilizing role, as is the case of El Salvador. Without assuming that allies have no exits, it is possible to maintain order and freedom at the same time. But a balanced and careful approach is required so that the security measures inevitable to be taken are proportional, justified, and adjusted to respect for democratic principles. In this context, what is unexcusable is that governments address and resolve social and economic inequalities that are, to a large extent, the sources of conflict and disorder. As this is a constant challenge, dialogue and citizen participation are required in any strategy that promotes respect for human rights. There are countries such as China, North Korea, Cuba, Nicaragua, Russia, Iran, and Saudi Arabia, where order is placed above individual freedom, whose regimes exercise a strict control over society, and where dissent and criticism of the government they are repressed. In them, order is based on maintaining political and social stability, even at the cost of individual freedoms without half measures. This disturbing thing is that this model is also progressively penetrating some Latin American democracies battered by the earthquakes of citizen insecurity mainly. The political, social, and cultural context in many of them are being additionally broken by corruption, government inefficiency in solving pressing problems, and debauchery incubated by the aberrations that accompany drug consumption, the degradation of values, and disrespect to the life and roots of their cultures. Whatever the concrete reality, the best bet should always be the symbiosis of freedom and order, without looking for other dangerous and harmful shortcuts for democracy. For Listín Diario, voiceover and translations by Indira Rodriguez.